Begins her 5th year at Wisconsin. Badgers return 4 starters, including 2013-14 first team All-Big Ten Michaela Johnson, who was granted a 6th year by the NCAA, also as well as 6 letter winners. So, Bobby, if you can make an opening statement, and then we'll take questions.
We're very excited about this year. We obviously have more bodies out there to do what we know we can. Having Michaela back and obviously some of the other kids that were out, Aviana Young, transfer, she'll be out there. Rosie Gambino, who broke her foot last year, will be out there. So we're just happy to have bodies back. Unfortunately, with Milena tearing her ACL, that's a devastating blow to our team. But we've unfortunately been through it before, so we're just going to weather that storm. And Milena will be back healthy this time next year. So.
Questions? Dennis?
From what you've been able to see of Michaela so far, how far back is she to being what she was before she got hurt?
Well, she's not fully into the 5-on-5 contact stuff, not the up and down stuff yet. But when she's out there, she just has a presence. You have to guard her. But we're taking it pretty cautious with her right now. So we just expect for her to do what she's done in the past and more of the same. She has to be doubled, and when she gets back into the flow of things, she's going to be that tough cover that we need on the block that we didn't maybe have last year.
I was going to ask you about her, but back to Milena for a second. What did you hope that she could give you, especially with the two of them together, that others might have to fill in now?
Well, Milena, obviously, she's 6'4", long arms. She would have been a shot blocker for us, obviously, with Cassie Rochelle graduated. Milena went from 10 blocks her freshman year to 30 last year. So I know when kids are blocking shots, that's almost like scoring points. They're not giving the other team 2 points, and they're a presence in there as far as making it hard to shoot easy baskets. So Milena was coming along on the offensive end as well. She was just doing everything that you want a kid to do to get better, and she was playing, in the gym, working. It's not like she was jumping over the train tracks out there and got hurt, goofing around. She was working, and unfortunately, she just stepped wrong, and that was that. So, but we were expecting big things from her. She was expecting those things of herself, and when we asked the girls, who looks good, Milena. I mean, everybody, Milena. So that's just unfortunate that she's not going to be able to show you all what we kind of knew behind the scenes.
Given all that, do you feel like this is as good a team as you've had here or better, that it could be the most competitive team?
I think so, athletically. Marcia Howard, our freshman, she looks really good out there. We had a parent say, is she a freshman? That didn't know Marcia because she just doesn't play like a freshman. Obviously, Aviana Young brings a level of athleticism. Mick being back, Nicole, Tessa, Dakota, obviously. Those three are big-time guards for us. And then we have, a couple others that'll fill in. Kayla McMorris certainly is ready to go this year. She looks like a totally different player because she's not a freshman. She's confident. But Shelly Marble's trying to get herself back in the flow because she didn't play last year. Obviously, she practiced, but practice and playing is two different things. So, but we're looking for everybody that's going to have to contribute. They really are, especially with Milena not being in there now.
Let's go to Aviana because she's somebody you've seen it for a year in practice. You played against her. Now you've got a chance to get her out on the floor. What do you expect her to do for you?
She just gets the ball. If it's loose or she has a chance to get it, she's definitely a ball hawk. She's definitely going to go find it. She's worked on her shot. She's worked on her. I mean, she's the best, probably one of the best conditioned players on the team. Besides Nicole is pretty good. Dakota's pretty good shape too. But she just brings a level of just aggression that you need in the post area. And even though she's undersized for a post, she has the jumping ability and the ability to just read the defense and really go get the ball. If she misses it, she's going to go get it. And that's what we maybe was lacking with Mick being out last year. Somebody's just going to go get the ball and try to finish around the basket. Rebounding is stellar. So she's going to be hard to cover, very hard to guard.
Big picture goals this year? I know you want to just get ready for game to game, but what sort of outlook do you have, big picture?
I mean, we always have a great outlook, and I mean, the Milena going out really kind of put a little wrench in the plans. But I feel like we're going to have a good team. How good will yet to be determined, but what we've seen so far from them, the improvement that we've seen from day to day is very good. It's very positive. Anytime you're putting in some new things and people hadn't played together, you're going to have some little turnovers here and there, stuff that they wouldn't do normally, but that's why you practice. And so every day they've been getting a lot better. We're just trying to encourage them to stay confident, to work on their shots. As we go up and down, they really realize, okay, it's different from just doing drills, so we try to go up and down a little bit in practice to give them a feel for what the 10-minute quarters are going to be like. That's going to be different. The timeouts, the media timeouts, it's the 2 free throws, no 1-and-1s anymore. I mean, it's going to be a lot different for the coaches too. The advancing the ball, the 20-foot, 28-foot line, table side. I got that information, So it's going to be a pro feel. So they're going to have to get ready for that. But we've been preparing them and trying to make sure they know the rules, and we know them ourselves. And you're going to have a lot more side out of bounds plays now. But we're doing everything we can to put them in a position to look good.
Anything else? All right, thank you.
Thank you.